Okay, so I will be recording with Indominus and the others later today. Well, Indominus and Orca, really, when the update finally comes out. Apparently, the maintenance must be over soon. So before I join up with them, I'm just going to look at all the creatures, as in their stats and resistances, and also throw my thoughts out on them. So Roderick was like the one I was like least interested in, because it's like, it's a new flock. Okay, what are you doing in the Devour update, buddy? Isn't this supposed to be for Fierce? You're a Cunning. And it's an okay one. It doesn't have anything too special, except the most notable feature being that it is bleed resistant, which means you are the, so that's actually pretty useful, considering bleed is a very good way to counter the flock, so that the fact that this thing can reduce the amount of bleed it gets, that can be pretty game-changing, so I keep my eye out on this guy. Also, it is an event exclusive for some reason, so boo-hoo, but either way, it would have been area... Actually, that would have been okay. The one time, it would have actually benefited me, because by the time next month, I'm gonna have Area 4, so I could have had this thing, but no. Oh my gosh, Ludia, why are you like this? And your hybrid, I've checked this guy, he is insane, like already, right off the bat. 1,750 damage, that's the highest damage of any flock I've ever seen. And it's also got high speed, low health, but that is to make up for the fact that it has absorb, so that makes sense. And its abilities are also the same. I think Alert Peck is in reverse. Like, I feel like this description should be down in the threaten zone and should have the delay, but for some reason the 40% is down here. So I think that's like a text discrepancy or something. It must be reversed. That has to be it. Similar to what's going on with Alert's shunning, shielded, stun, whatever it's called, where the descriptions are kind of reversed for some reason. But the resistances on this dude, like, holy smokes. Already resisting stun is one thing, immune to deceleration, immune to swap preventation, a massive rend resistance, and this thing is just god tier. If this thing doesn't make the alpha tiers, I'm not sure what could, because this thing is gonna be an absolute threat to the meta. Like, say goodbye to, like, this thing is going to be absolutely dangerous to go up against. And now we have the one I was looking forward to the most, Thylakonix, and I am so happy to say it has great, well-rounded stats. Like, first of all, that health is amazing, it's really good. Plus, all that 1,200 damage it's low, but considering what this thing can do, that's really good. And the critical chance and speed is also great, so I'm sorry, Triastronix, but this dude is 100% replacing you, even though it's just so much better. Its abilities are just so good as well, because it's like, I just saw these abilities and I was already in love with it. This is like my absolute favorite creature now in the game. And then follow it up, wrap it all up with some really good resistances. These resistances are amazing. Like deceleration, deceleration, stun, and vulnerable all at the same time. It's just, I love this thing. This thing is just absolutely my favorite thing in the game. I'm going to level this thing up. Actually, I'm going to level it up to level 20 and then figure out, because I think this dude will be fused with the Giga when it eventually comes to the game to make Giganix. That was teased a while back. I thought it was going to be Triastronix or Spironix, but it just makes sense for this to be Thylakonix, because that's just too big a coincidence to release a new Nyx dinosaur and then say, oh, it's not going to be fused with the Giganix. To be Giganix, sorry. Okay, so now let's see what the others are. This was another one I was looking forward to. Pathetic health. Unfortunately didn't get as much as the Tarbosaurus's damage as I hoped it would, but that being said, that is still a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Alert, its abilities, they're okay. It's a good fierce flock. A good defensive flock, as in like a flock that can like, so like Ankylodactylus, that's a good defense flock. This is a good offense flock. So I'm really happy about this guy. You're definitely going to see me using this dude a lot as well. I don't think this is correct. I'm honestly not sure what the heck is why I had to replace evasive heal. What does that mean? Either way, it doesn't matter. Also, again, this one just has the most confusing abilities. Like, for some reason, they replaced Alert Surge, but that's probably because they didn't want the guaranteed critical hit when this thing already has a 30% crit chance and high damage. So that I can see why they wouldn't give it a guaranteed critical hit. But then you have, like, these abilities here. Like, first of all, Impact on Escape. It has armor-piercing icon, but no armor-piercing description. And then Evasive Heal, what is the point of that? Why is that even a thing? When it's like, this thing can only rally heal. It's just confusing to me. It just I don't get it. And then its resistances are like, I mean, these ones are like, they're okay. They're not the best resistances, but I can still see myself using this flock quite often, so I will add you to my future loadouts, because I can see myself using you a lot. Plus, I kind of have to use you. There's an achievement saying I have to get you to level 25. Now, this was the dude I wasn't looking for. This Albertocavia, I wasn't looking forward to you all that much. I thought you were going to be like my least favorite in the update because of you were masquerading as a you're a cunning creature masquerading as a fierce. Like, you're labeled as fierce, but you're actually a cunning. But let's see. So right off the bat, I can see its critical chance is pathetic, but everything else is actually really good. Those are some really good stats right there. So okay, that's good. That's good to see. But what? And then all your, like, see, this is what I mean with its abilities. This is really the only fierce move it has. The only move that can break shields and stuff. Aside from fierce counter down here, even then, I don't think this thing even breaks shields. It says it bypasses shields, which is really annoying considering the rest of its abilities don't break shields. These are cunning abilities. I mean, I guess this is a fierce, but it's like not a very good fierce ability. It's a good creature, but it's not a fierce, which is why I was kind of iffy about it. And this move is just confusing. Why can't we just have Fierce Strike over whatever this is that just says, oh, it's super confusing and whatever, blah, blah, blah. Then it has Devour Strike, which is, it doesn't, this is another thing that confuses me. They said that all Devour abilities in the update would break shields and bypass armor, but this here does not break shields or bypass armor. And it's like, they lied. The Devour update only has 2 devouring abilities, and one of them doesn't even follow the logic they already, like, can't even follow the rules that they set in the same update anymore. It's just, Ludia, get your priorities straight. What about resistances? I expect to see some really good ones, considering, okay, it's not immune to distractions, but you know what? With damage that high, I can see why it wouldn't. But everything else, let's see. It is immune to deceleration. It is a resistant. Okay, this is okay. This is a pretty good creature. It's got some. I kind of wish it was a little better, considering Albertocevia's resistances. Actually, Albertocavia has terrible resistances. Well, no, it has good resistances. It just has. It's only immune to critical reduction, and everything else is just like it's only resistant. So it's like a kind of an iffy hybrid. But I can see myself using Albertocavia. I just don't see its. Yeah, see, even it's classed as wildcard. Wait, hang on a second. Hang on. Are you also classed as wildcard? No, your class is fierce. And you're cunning fierce, and you're cunning fierce, so you are just a wild card, even though you're really just a cunning fierce. So I guess that must have been a mistake in the patch notes or something. Let me just check that real quick. Oh my gosh, 8 minutes already. Nope, right here in the patch notes, it says fierce vengeful attacker, so that's why I wasn't too. But they did change it to wild card, so I suppose I can see. I actually like it. I'll see how good it is when I use it to bully my 2 friends. Hopefully the update is out by now. Well, we'll find out. Curse you, Roderick Solitaire. Okay, so while we're waiting for Indominus Rex 01 to join, because he's not here yet, so I'm just gonna go in and just start unlocking the dinosaurs, so I can see them up close in personal, because I have been preparing for this update, and I know at least 3 of them can be unlocked. Unfortunately, one of them is, okay, well, there's the Dodo dude. But unfortunately, if it would just load, oh my gosh, the loading times on this thing are insane. Is the description the same? I think it's just the same description. Now, how do I check here? It's an event exclusive, so if I just look here, and I just look at the, is it not there? I don't see a Roderick. I don't see, yeah, it's event exclusive. Oh my gosh, I'm getting sick of these. But either way, new creatures to unlock. So let's start with the one I was least interested in, but might be everyone saying is the most impressive. So I'm just going to put you in an alpha, with an alpha thing. And unfortunately, you do not use the T-Rex animation, so big sad. But let's see what we get. Okay, this could take a while, actually. Oh, I'm gonna have to keep farming a Dilophosaurus for this. Oh, you're gonna be one of those dudes, aren't you? That just give me 10 no matter how hard I try or how hard I please. I'm always gonna get the lowest possible. Oh. Just when I thought, oh, the Indotaurus pain is almost over. I just need one more fuse and it'll be max level. But then this dude comes along and gives me nothing but 10s. Oh, you absolute. Okay, just one more fuse if I get a 20. So let's hope we get that 20. Oh, thank goodness. Now we just unlock it. I might not even include you just because of all that turmoil you put me through. But let's unlock. Ooh, actually, looking at you, you are way better looking than Albertospinos. Okay, no, I hate you. I like the okay, I like this okay, yeah, that's a beautiful hybrid actually. That looks absolutely gorgeous. Oh, with the sail running down its back and the cool like the black and white colors mixed with its green eye and its blue. Oh, this is a beautiful hybrid. Yeah, I'm definitely going to keep you. And your abilities. Let's see if we can find anything not working properly. Fierce counter. Nope. After surviving receiving damage. Cleanse vulnerable. Okay, that's the same. Bypassing armor and shields. We need to experiment with that to see if it actually just ignores the shield. If that ability just ignores shields. I'm not sure if I'll like it if that's the case. But either way, I think with this... Okay, I don't want to judge it just yet. It's labeled as fierce. What the heck? But you're not even fierce. You have 2 cunning abilities. What the heck? Let's hope these dudes work a little better. Can I get rid of that thing? Is that just stuck there? Hold on. Is that... Okay, that was weird. And already right off the bat, a 10. And a 50. Okay, okay, well, I can guarantee you're going to be easy to level up because look how much DNA I have for both of you. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's a 10 again. This could take a while. Dude, I dare say this guy's actually more painful to fuse than the previous one because holy smokes, I've only gotten 150 and everything else has been 10s and 20s. So let's hope we're a 40 here and just speed things along. Nope, just another. Oh my gosh, this is annoying. This is like these are like super annoying to fuse. I must have just gotten to the game where the game's just in an unforgiving mood right now. Thank you, game. Thank you so much for causing me so much stress. Games are supposed to make you feel less stress, make you feel happy, get some load off your back, not make you feel worse. Oh wow, these guys are pretty goofy looking. I kind of like them. They're like really weird looking animals. Okay, I can definitely see these guys are just baby Tarbosauruses with just elongated snouts. Okay, these guys are adorable. Not the best of the compy hybrids. I think Sinocotoraptor is my favorite, but this thing is just really cool looking. It's like a lizard. It's like some sort of mutant iguana that decided I want to be bipedal. This dude looks pretty goofy, actually, now that I'm looking at him. Like, look at him. He has no mohawk. It just looks so weird. He just looks so goofy. Saying that, he's probably going to be mad and give me nothing but 10. Oh, no, a 40 right off the bat. Will this dude be my new Triastronix and treat me with respect? We will just have to find out. That's a 20. All 3 of these guys have given me 10s right off the bat, but then afterwards they give me some okay numbers. Nope, there's the 10 again. Oh my gosh, finally a big number. That was taking forever. Like, these fuses, this update are just... Okay, finally, there we go. It's unlocked. You're the one I'm most looking forward to, yet I think you're going to be the ugliest one. You are the... Why are the berry hybrids just so terrifying? You look so small. But so, oh my god, look at you. You're like a naked mole rat. What the heck? You're hideous. Burn it with fire. Oh my gosh. I love you. You're like the ugliest thing of it. Do you have the buck teeth? You are just essentially a giant naked mole rat. Holy smokes. Okay. Now that I've got all of these guys unlocked, let's add them to my alpha. If I can just scroll up. I hate the scroll, but they need to find a way. They need to filter all this because this is getting ridiculous to navigate all of this. There we go. I've already put them in, so now I can just replace. Albertocavia goes here. Well, we can just replace you with Thylakonix. And I want to test out allure it. Let me just replace you two, actually, and then just put you here. And then just move things around, because I like having things in a certain order. There we go. That'll be my team I'll be up against. I'll also be testing out Andrew. Actually, no. Hang on. Let's put Albertospinus back in, because I actually want to experiment to see it in action, to see how it fares against the Albertocevia. Okay, now let me see if I can get the others in a call. Okay, so on second thought, I decided to have my initial thoughts on unlocking the creatures as a separate video, which will be released today, and then have the video where I actually test them out in battle as a separate video, so I can spend more time editing it, rather than just rushing it and then ending up with something not doing everything I want to do. So instead, I'll just so you're gonna have to wait a while to see my thoughts on these creatures and the rally heal until that comes out. But for now, I will say, whoops, not you. I found something interesting. I came to 2.15 and I found Rexy. It's labeled as T-Rex Gen 3, but it has all the scars and the details. So that is Rexy. For some reason, she's in the game. And I'm like, what is she doing here? She wasn't in the patch notes, and it's not April Fool's Day, so what's going on? Is this like some sort of special event? So, and then anyway, looking at her stats, compared to what I did for Rexy, so way more health than what I came up with. I think, not as much damage as what I did, speed is about as expected, but that critical chance, holy smokes. And these resistances, like, wow, those are really good resistances. And she just has all new abilities, like Alert, Fear, Strike, which changes from sync regular to group, and then Defense Shattering Revenge. On the Revenge, it is a group, and then Dominance Roar, which basically increases the damage of the whole team, and then target all opponents, attack times 1, and then increase speed for 1 turn. So very good ability right there. Cooldown 2, it is a priority. It's not like, so Roar is basically just a big group attack. Fierce Devouring Rampage. On the lowest break shield, bypass armor, Devour heal by 6. Okay, deal times 2. Fierce Devouring Rampage, basically. It does exactly what you'd expect from Devour. It's basically Fierce Rampage with a Devouring attached. And then swapping in slowing swapping. That's a big reduction, speed reduction. And Fierce Strike on escape. Okay, wow, there's no description or anything. It's super confusing. And I'm very curious to see where they're going with this. They say T-Rex Gen 3, but it's Rexy. I can see the scars on it and everything. So excited to see that. Like, did not expect that at all. Other than that, sorry you won't get to see these creatures in action, because, again, I want to take time on that. So until I eventually finish that video, thank you for watching. Bye.